continue recording. Now I'm going to go to Ignithium. Okay. And I'm going to go to assessment. We haven't done this before. And the thing that I want to show everybody is that you need to, and you guys can all do this right now if you want to. You can go onto your Ignithium account and you can do this with me so that you get it done, you know, properly. But there's a separate registration process. And here, don't put in fall 2020, put in fall 2021. Okay. And then this is a separate password that you put in from the main site. So make sure that you write it down, because when we do our assessment, then you know, we don't want to forget your password and kind of panic about that. Now, I can help you retrieve your password if you do forget it, but it's just going to slow you down when we have exams to do. So I'll put in John Doe and then fake email, but use your CPP email to do this. Okay, and then choose your password. So I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing, and then I'll do a registration. So,
Professor?
Yeah.
The password were the one that we use for register for Ignithium, right?
You can choose a separate password if you want. If you want to use the same one, use the same one. But it's a separate registration. So it's up to you to choose a password. Just whatever password you choose, just make sure you write it down someplace so that you don't have trouble on the day that we're doing our exams. Okay.
Okay.
So I just finished registering a user, and this is the next screen for me. So I'll do, so you all can share, so you all can see. So then you get this, right? And okay, and then I'll go ahead and I'll log in. So I did. Okay, so now I'm logged in properly. And the thing that I want you all to be able to see and be able to do is to make sure that when you have registered and logged in properly, you end up getting your name here. Okay. If you don't see your name, it means that your answers aren't going to be recorded when you're doing the exam. So you always have to log in and check your name. So I'm going to go ahead and, now that you've seen that, I'm going to go ahead and log out. Okay. And then I'm going to go back out to the regular practice. And then I'm going to go back to assessments. And then I'm going to go to log in. So we get back to the login screen. And then I've logged back in and again. So this would be like a fresh login that you were going to do on the day that you are going to go ahead and go for the exam. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to do quiz 1, which is going to be the math review. And it's the same questions that you've seen before on the math review. So that's fine. And then I would give you, on that day, I would give you an assessment code. I don't have an assessment code because I'm just showing you all how to like log in and how to register. But then you would put the assessment code in here, 92345 6, something like that. And then you would hit select, and it would bring up a random version of the exam for you to do. Okay. And now I'll go ahead and log out. And I'm gonna stop sharing, and I'm gonna go to the whiteboard. And I'll say it on the day of the exam, but I'll say it here now too. So when doing exams / assessments in Ignithium, right? You log in, take a screen shot of the exam version you received, work through the problems, submit your answers to Ignithium, and submit your questions and work supporting your answers to Canvas. So that way I can see all of your work. Okay. And please be sure the screenshot of your questions includes your name being displayed at the top. This ensures that you are logged in. Okay, so that's primarily for you. You might be surprised, but a lot of students in the past end up blowing an exam because they weren't logged in. So you want to make sure that you're logged in. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and